maybe I'll start with setting the context of how much VC stuff actually happens on the continent, right? So the very first thing is there are probably 4 or 5 countries where about 80% of VC money actually goes, right? So if you live in South Africa, Kenya, Nigeria, Egypt, or Ghana, this is the top 5, you're more likely to even begin to have a conversation. Otherwise, right? And then within that, there are if you're not in fintech or e-commerce, then that's a difference. So then you drop down. So we have a context of where, and I have to be careful how I say this, that there is 5 or 6 countries that get most of the money, and then there are about 10 to 15 companies within those, within those spaces that actually get a lot of funding. Now, one of the advantages I thought Africa would have coming late into sort of the startup tech ecosystem game is that we wouldn't make the mistakes that ecosystems before us, Silicon Valley and the like, have made, right? But we're doing the same thing, where we complain that if you're not Harvard trained or Stanford, if you do go to Harvard or Stanford, you're not likely to get valuation. So that's just the context of what we have to deal with on the African continent. Before we go into the specifics of your agri-tech, for instance, which I was looking at agri-tech numbers. So this morning I saw something about IFC investing in Twiga now. 2015, I think it was less than 100,000 VC money that went into agri-tech, the whole continent. I think 2017 was really good because Twiga came on board, which is a Kenyan company, and soaked up a lot of money. And all of a sudden the numbers in agri-tech started looking good. It was like, yeah, no, but it's 2 companies really that they're making that money, right? So we have a context where the 2 things, that there is a path to growing a stronger, better local VC ecosystem and making sure they have more money. And then from the startup side, the big complaint, and the part of what we've done over the years is work. So we've consulted and worked with agencies and worked with startups to get them investor ready. And like someone was saying here about not knowing the numbers, one of the big things is that especially foreign investors that look into Africa have a certain level of expectations with as units. They expect a certain maturity of the market. So they come in expecting that our startups are willing and ready and able to have certain conversations. And we have to always say, you need to take a beat, and you almost have to work, you almost have to do the extra legwork, and everybody that comes onto this continent has to do the extra legwork to get startups that might be interesting, but are not necessarily investor ready. And there is a hand-holding process to get startups that look like they're going to do well, but right now haven't figured it out yet, to get to this place where in 18 to 2 years, 18 months to 2 years, you're ready to invest, versus VCs who say, no, come back to me 2 years when you're ready.
Thank you very much for that. What I see is that